Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to the Scrapbooking the World YouTube Hub. Today everyone participating will be linked in my description box and we're all going to be sharing travel themed layouts. So welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber, and if you're not, welcome today. I hope you enjoyed this video enough to go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And today I am going to be documenting that photo of myself, and there I'm just relaxing at Myrtle Beach. Now this is a travel themed hop, and if I was able to travel anywhere at this very moment, it will be back to Myrtle Beach, where I absolutely love it. So there I'm going to begin working on my background, and I'm trimming my photo down to a 5x4. And I pulled out quite a bit of items there to use on my layout, and I use some of them I don't. But now I'm just going to go through the mixed media paper from Vicki Boutin to find a background I want to use. And of course I do not want it to be too busy because I do not want to take away from my photo. I want my photo to remain the focal point on this layout. So I pulled out the backgrounds from the Vicki Boutin mixed media paper pad, and I also pulled out some items from the Fifth and Monaco collection by Pink Paisley. And I'll go ahead and link all of the items I used today in my description box below. And if you have any questions at all, be sure to ask me in the comments. So here I'm just gonna make sure my photo remains the focal point by matting it, and I'm gonna add a white mat behind the photo first of all. Then I'm gonna add a few layers using some pattern paper from the 6x6 paper pad. And this is from, I believe this is called Vintage Girl. I cannot remember. Photo Play, I think it's the manufacturer of this collection here. And this I recently found while destashing my supplies. I have been destashing for the past week or so, and I found some older supplies that I forgot I had. So I was very happy to be able to use this here today. So I'm going to go ahead and mat my photo on two of these pattern papers. And my destashed items, I am currently selling them out in a Facebook group. So if you are interested at all in my destashed items that I have for sale, go ahead and check out the link to that Facebook group. I'll leave it in the description box below. So you can see there, I tilted my pattern paper just a tiny bit. And here I was going to go ahead and mat it on that pink pattern paper, but when I flipped it over, I saw the black and white pattern instead on the back side of that floral. Now, instead of grabbing a brand new piece of that pattern paper, I decided to use the scraps that was left over from that floral paper that I used behind my photo and cut a few strips. Then I'll piece it together, as you can see here, and create a mat behind my photo. So here I am going to add some foam adhesive behind my photo, that way it's standing off against that background, and I can stick a few embellishments, a few die cuts under my photos, just adding some more layers behind it. So on the top of my photo, there are some people on the beach behind me, and I did not want them to be on my layout, so I'm gonna add that sticker that says happiness right there on the top right corner, and that covers that up. So that took care of that. And here I'm adding in some pieces from the Fifth and Monaco collection, but you'll see I will grab a sticker sheet here, and this is from the Blue Skies collection by Close to My Heart. And I decided to go with the title that's on the sticker sheet instead of using those gold alphas. So here I'm adding in my title, which says Hello Sunshine, and you can see there's a white border around those alphas, and that helps it stand off against that that colorful striped background. And later on, I do go in and add some foam adhesive behind the word sunshine. You'll see that in just a few moments. Here I'm just grabbing some more stickers from that same sticker sheet, and I'm gonna create a cluster to the top left corner, and I'm adding some foam adhesive behind some of those elements. I will also continue to add to the cluster that's on the lower right side of my photo. And I'll also go ahead and add a third cluster to the bottom left of my photo. And this is where I decided to go ahead and add that foam adhesive behind the word sunshine. I wanted to add that word phrase, I am loving this, below the word sunshine, but I wanted my word sunshine to be lifted off the page to be able to do that. So here I have some fun foam. One side of it is already sticky, it has adhesive on there. So the other side, I'm adding it to the sticky word. Then I peel off the backing and I'm able to stick that onto my background. I added that huge floral piece right above my title there. And I'm adding in the word phrase right below it that says, I am loving this. So here I'm just going to continue adding in some of these stickers. I will add foam adhesive behind some of them, as you can see here, and just going ahead and building on those clusters. I absolutely love how this turned out. It's very bright and bold. It's beautiful, and my photo is not exactly the perfect photo of myself, but I love this photo. This is going into my album as one of my favorite places to go. Now I do use some birds on this layout, as well as an ice cream cone, which is something I don't normally do unless someone is eating an ice cream. I normally will not add an ice cream cone, but I wanted this layout just to be fun and easy to create. I did not want to stress out too much about it, and I felt like those were some fun elements to add here. So right here, I am going to add in some word phrases from that sticker sheet there. And the one I'm adding in right now, I think some adhesive, a sticker might have been on that sticker that says so good, and it peeled off a little bit of the gold, but that does not bother me at all. I just went ahead and added it anyway to my layout. And I added another phrase that says today, also from the 5th and Monaco sticker sheet there. And here are those two parrots that I added in. One on the word sunshine and one towards the right side of the page. I'll go ahead and just clip off the part that's hanging off. So next up, I'll go ahead and add in some gold splatters, and here I'm using the Liquitex acrylic ink in iridescent gold. I'm being very careful not to add too much of that gold, just very tiny splatters and very close to my clusters. Next, I am going to add a tiny bit of journaling that says if I could choose one place to be right now, it would be back to Myrtle Beach. And I also added this was documented in 2020. I will go in and also add the date that this photo was taken, but I wanted to document the date that I decided this would be the one place I would want to go right now. That may change in the future, but in 2020, this is where I want to be. So here I'm adding in some Nouveau drops in gold. I cannot remember the exact gold that I'm using, but I'll link it in my description box. And next I'm going to add a tiny bit to the lower part of that cluster on the right. So I'm really loving how this is coming together, but I felt there was something missing to the bottom of my title. The balance was just a little bit off with the colors. So here I pulled out two stickers, a strawberry and a teal sticker with a heart on there. And I am gonna go ahead and layer that behind my title and behind that word phrase that says I am loving this. So I'm just going to finish up by pulling in a little bit more red to that lower left cluster and use that red arrow to do that. And then I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up look at the completed layout. So I hope you guys enjoy my process today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell. That way you'll know once I upload new videos. I will also have everyone participating on this hop today down in my description box, as well as all of the items that I used on this layout. So I want to thank you all for watching today, and until my next video, bye.